And they should be in order. I just stood behind and first. Yep, it's right behind you.
Baselines for our senior night presentation. Could we ask the Condor coaching staff to come forward to the score table to assist in the ceremony? Tonight, we will honor our graduating athletes for their effort, dedication, and commitment to the Condors men's volleyball program. We would ask the athletes to come forward to receive a small token of appreciation from the coaching staff and the athletics department. Second-year outside hitter Evan Bowen from Hamilton, Ontario, graduating from Pre-Health Sciences. Second-year libero Adam LeBlanc of Cambridge, Ontario, graduating from Construction Techniques. Third-year outside hitter Tyrell Belgrove from Markham, Ontario, graduating from the Woodworking Technician program. Fourth-year outside hitter Evan Kritz from Cambridge, Ontario, graduating from the Business Fundamentals program. And finally, fifth-year outside hitter Walker Callan from Kitchener, Ontario, graduating from the Businesses Purchasing program. Condors fans, please put your hands together one last time for Evan, Adam, Tyrell, Evan, and Walker. The Condor family wishes you well in your future endeavors. At Conestoga College, we would like to acknowledge we are located on the Haldeman Tract, land promised to the Haudenosaunee people of the Six Nations, which include 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. This is the unceded territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people. Fans, if you're able, please rise for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Redeemer Royals. Number 1, left side, Andrew Volleyball. Number 2, center, Ben Crowder.
Hello everybody, Aiden Schlumkuski welcoming you into the Student Rec Center on senior night. The atmosphere is absolutely electric. The Redeemer Royals are in town for the second and final meeting of the regular season between these two clubs. This is going to be an absolutely electric match. Both teams very skilled with their pin hitters as well as their defenses. This is going to be a great game. Starting lineups coming up now. Let's get into this one.
Kritz. At outside, number 7, Matthew Baysheen. At libero, number 8, Ryan Hackford. At setter, number 9, Yannick Cross. At right side, number 10, Walker Callan. At middle, number 12, Ben Moling. And at left side, number 13, Kyra Belgrove. The Condors are coached by head coach Kyle McGuire, assistant coaches Kyle Johnson, Josh Hone, and Brendan Vandergeest. The officials for tonight's game are official number 1, Brian DeMonst, number 2, Andrew Advincula, and at the line, Kyla Kiersted and Pam Knetchel. Conestoga College is a proud member of the Ontario College Athletic Association, and as a member, adheres to the fair play policy as outlined by the OCAA. Conestoga
we are ready to get things underway, and it's going to be Evan Kritz to get things going. Suffered that season-ending injury earlier this season, but is going to be in this game for the first point. And here we go. It's going to go back. Belgrove going to keep it alive. Began will bump it over. And the first point is going to be going to the Royals. And LeBlanc will come in and sub for Evan Kritz. He will get a good ovation for his time with the Condors. Very impressive for number 3. Been such a leader on and off the court. And since suffered that injury, that has not skipped a beat. He continues to be such a great leader on the bench, continuing to build his teammates up despite not being able to go out there and battle with them. And Ben Molink will get things started for the Conestoga Condors, evening this one up early. They want to get their middle started early through the legs of LeBlanc and Molink. These are two dangerous hitters when they can get going. And we want to talk about dangerous hitters. Probably the definition of it is Walker Callan, as he's closing in on his 1,000th point. Needs just 13 more. Bourne back to serve. Led with 12 kills the last time these two faced off. Redeemer coming in 19-7 since 2011 against the Condors. And Walker Callan takes a step too far and will be over the 3-meter line. Bourne is 9 points away from 200 for the second time in his career. He had 232 last season. The Ottawa, Ontario native serve will go long. Now we'll get the point back for the Condors. Began set to serve the former Mountaineer. He's had a big serving presence this year, and he has been very electric over the course of the season. This is going to short hop Began as well as Hackbart, and the Royals out by 2 in the early going. Luke Marshall, graduate of Woodland Christian High School in his 3rd year. Currently 4.5 points away from a career 100. It goes over to Belgrove. He will hit it off the block. Coming up to play, this one was Ben Brower. And again, it's going to get just in front of the outstretched arms of Began. Marshall has a career 68 kills. He has doubled his totals in blocks from his last season. This serve will head into the net and give the point back to the Condors. Here comes Ben Molink. Molink currently 4th in the OCAA in hitting percentage, .434 coming into action tonight. He's been very efficient all season long. The serve was going to skip out, and that will be another point for the Royals. A couple service errors in the early going. Dresden's own Zommerman now back to serve. Here comes Walker Callan, and he will be turned away on this attack. Nice dig from Began. Bump set by Kraus. And Belgrove. He can swing as hard as anybody, but this time he's going to go for precision, and he picked apart the defense on that one. So we'll take another look at it. All sorts with a beautiful dig from Began, quickly up in transition, and great awareness from Belgrove. Saw an opening on the floor and picked his spot. Little matrix move from Hackbart as he was able to duck out of the way of this incoming attack. We'll give the point back to the Condors. They trail by 1. In the last game, Redeemer won 3-0 versus St. Clair. Hydebert led the way with 11 kills, hit .320 in that game. This is going to get just in front of Began. And here is the aforementioned Jonah Hydebert, Hamilton's own, currently in his 3rd year studying business. Set. Here comes Walker Callan, and he's unable to get his first kill. There's going to be a net touch, I believe, which will give Conestoga the point. Belgrove coming in 1st in the OCAA in kills, 198. Also 3rd in kills percent. He's averaging 3.6%. Back and forth opening set to get things underway. 8-6 our score. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. A little roll off the hands of Began's. Hackbar comes to play it. And now volleyed over from Belgrove. A leak back the other way. Conestoga will get the point. little unorthodox. All the points count just the same as Conestoga will be able to strike again. And they trail by just 1. So deep. Krause does a good job letting go. Here comes Callan. He will hit it off the block. The handstand nice and high. 3-man wall going up. And Belgrove lets it go. We're back to even in front of a really packed rec center here on a Friday evening. If you're just tuning in, this one in the first set, Redeemer won the last match on November 15th, 3-1, ending a 4-game losing streak against Conestoga. And Callan will be turned away on this attack as well. And this is in. It's a good ball from the Royals. Now it's going to be the setter, Ben Brower. Kinesiology major. Single game high this season is 53 assists. Be fun to watch him and Krause go back and forth as Beacon will tool it off the block. Now here is Walker Callan. Another good serve. This time he was targeting Bourne. Off the block, kept alive. Nice play going over for Heidelberg. Jost at the net. This will be played on. Here goes Began. He'll throw it deep. And Belgrove goes on to it. He tries to hit it off the block. Still up by the Royals. Conestoga really ate their character for it as they are having laser focus watching these balls go out. Not missing by much, but still missing. Now Callan continues his tenure. Callan had 32 aces 2 seasons ago. This is going to be off the mark. Couple early nervous errors for both teams. This is going to fall. A little help from the net. And we have our first ace of the match for Simon Bourne. You put another one up and Belgrove takes charge, stepping up. Here comes Walker Callan. He puts this one on a seam. Will knock down the libero, but the play's still up. Belgrove with a nice save. Quickly up over to Callan. Unorthodox, but will be returned out of bounds. Conestoga evens this one back up. Began has played in 13 matches this season for the Condors. Another good serve from him. And he gets the save. Nice play from Belgrove. Now free ball the other way. This will get just in front of Beacon as they really are attacking that back court are the Royals. They're having some success early on. So going up to Belgrove, and when he lands, he's got another kill. Tyrell Belgrove really sparking the energy. He leads the league in points coming into tonight, 240 and a half. He was one of the members honored in that pre-game ceremony honoring the seniors. This will hit off the block. Quick reset. Here come the Condors in transition. And this is going to be out of bounds for Belgrove's attack. Conestoga coming in 8-7 on the season. They're 4-3 at home, 4-4 on the road. 1-game winning streak after picking up the win against Boreal. Would drop the opener in that match and would win the next 3, the largest margin, 25-14. And this is a kill going for LeBlanc. LeBlanc going up the middle, quick passing, proving to be very effective for the offense of Conestoga as they're getting their middles involved early. And it's going to be the ace for Yannick Kraus. Conestoga's first, as this ball just died when it got over top of the net. Great sinking action for Kraus. That'll be his 20th ace on the season, just trailing Tyrell Belgrove, who has a team leading 21. This will go out and out of bounds, signaled by the line official. And that will be the 2-point lead growing for the Condors. Kraus looking for similar fortunes as he puts some extra oomph into this one. And he skies this one, racing after it. Began, can he get there? He got a piece of it, but was unable to get many at elevation. Great burst of speed from Matthew Began. Another big kill, stopping the run. A good side out now for the Royals. Heidelberg is 1 ace away from a career 50. We'll see if he can get that here this evening, as this is going to be out of bounds on Callan's attack. That will drop him into the red, hitting percentage-wise. 15 all. It has been a very back and forth, even opener here at the Rec Center on senior night. Hit off the net, and there is career ace number 50 for Heidelberg. Heidelberg had 10 points in the last meeting against the Condors. He's had 7 games with 10 kills this season. Very impressive numbers from number 7. Now they're attacking. They're going over to Callan, who will punch it over. He is rejected. Now they'll try the other side, going over to Belgrove, and his attack is going to be missing the mark. Those are 2 players for Kelly McGuire's Condors that are going to be key going down the stretch, especially when playoffs looming. Those pin hitters in Tyrell Belgrove and Walker Callan, and when they are going, they are near impossible to stop and really put Conestoga in a good position to win night in, night out. Slower start for them as they have a combined 3 kills. And this attack is going to miss for LeBlanc. Some early attacking errors from the Condors have a 3-point lead in favor of Redeemer. Hackberg right there, back to Callan. He is going to be turned away. Will they go over? No, they're going to go right back to Callan. He tools it off the block. There's his second kill. And Belgrove back to serve. Mentioned he's a team leader in aces with 21. Had over 200 kills in his rookie season. And he's back at 200 again this year. And this will be down onto the hardwood for another point for the Royals. Now a substitution will be made as Lucas Yonker coming in. Yonker, the rookie, graduating from Woodland Christian as well. There's a couple Cavaliers on this team. It's 2 aces on the season, 1 coming in that most recent bout against the St. Clair Saints. Now they got to fight the net and volleyed over, a little out of system on this play for the Condors. It's jumped over. It's a great save from Belgrove. Here comes Callan, and he is going to get the point off the tool. Another point on for Walker Callan. LeBlanc stepping back now for the team. Conestoga currently leads the OCAA, and this is going to get over top on the puck. No, it's somehow kept alive. Oh my goodness, how did this stay up? Began with a strike, and it will be a point for the Condors. And now Walker Collin going to have a conversation with the up official. So looking back to that original point, off the receptions, Conestoga currently leads with 528. Egan going to be subbed off. Looks like there appears to be some blood on his shorts. That will bring in Connor Meering to the game. Set going over to that right side. Nice save made from LeBlanc. Kraus unable to run it down. He gave it a good look, but it will fall, and Redeemer wins the race 20. Will roll in out of the hands of Meering, and that will be another point for Redeemer as they try to close out this opener. And that will be a timeout now taken by Kelly McGuire. Timeout over. We'll see what the message was delivered in the attack plan coming out for both of these teams. Is Began going to come back in? He's been hitting very efficiently so far in the match. 667 so far for him, as he has not yet had an error. 2 kills for him. So he'll come back into the game. Give and go back to Callan. He just mid-air. Is this one out of bounds? Walker Callan gets his 4th kill. That was an area for the Redeemer Royals that they were trying to limit, was the effectiveness of the outside hitters for the Condors, especially in Belgrove and Callan. They got to defend against that outside and not let those guys catch fire. (22-19) our score. Redeemer continues to serve. Simon Bourne, the Calvary Christian graduate in his 3rd year. So here comes Walker Callan going up again. Nice save made from Carson Grimm. Now it did go the other way, dumping it over, and turned away was Kraus. This will go out of bounds into the Condor bench, and that gets a big cheer from the Condor faithful as the lead is cut to 2. Conestoga currently has 75 aces as a team. That puts them 13th best in the OCAA. That going over, and this one is demolished by Heidbert. As a group to Hill, the Belleville, Ontario native, in his second year of eligibility. Had 5 kills for Royal. He's coming off the bench. This one going over to Belgrove. And this one high in the air. And it will be into the scoring table. Another point for the Condors. Another big swing from the pin hitter. This one going to carry him off of Brower and out of play. Big swings are very tough to control. I'm seeing that one on display. A couple substitutions being made on the Royals as the lead cut to just 2. This one going to hit the top of the net. A nice reactionary play from Brower. And this is going to hit off of Belgrove and down. Now the Royals knocking on the doorstep of a 1-0 set lead. 24-21, we go. Moling going to come into the game. Oh, could be off and Hackbart now into the game. A little misdirection on that play. It's going to be Zommerman. Hits the top of the net and right over to Kraus. Began jump set! And Belgrove looked weightless. He was unable to get the kill on this one. Here he comes again. And this is going to hit out of bounds, be a point for the Condors. Tyrell Belgrove really utilizes that block effectively. There was not much for him to be had. They did a good job sealing off the near sideline. And this time he uses the hands of Brower, and that will get the Condors the point to start off the match point. It is now another one for the Royals. That going over, and this goes out of play. Conestoga clawing their way back, and now a timeout will be taken by the Royals as the Condors down by 1. Yannick Kroos with the serve. Conestoga down by 1. Third set point now for the Royals as they try to still close this one out. Conestoga doing a good job hanging around and chipping away at the lead. Another big serve from Yannick Kroos. This is going to be blocked, punched back. It might have to be a free ball, and it will. Conestoga quickly up in transition. This will punch into the net. And jousting forward, LeBlanc sends it back over. And the block again, diving save made by Zommerman. The block again, Walker Cowan goes up and rejects. Couple of good rejections by the Condors, and they finally wear down the Royal hitters. That'll be Cowan's first block. The serve off the mark, and now it's set point again for the Royals. 25-24, you gotta win by 2. Royals coming in have 108 aces. That's 4th most in the league. See if they can close it out right here. They have 3 already in this match to Conestoga's 1. Set nice and low, going up over to Belgrove. And he gets another kill. Tyrell Belgrove right when they need him most. Continuing to get looks in the opening set. He's now hitting .333 with his 5th kill. So leaking back over a little bit, and a little trickery. Nice play from Brower to dump over. And the dump works to perfection. Another set point for the Royals as Conestoga still looking for their first. Jack Demick is now here to serve, seeing if he can close this one out. Another senior member of this team. And this will be out of bounds. Good awareness from Began to let it go. Both teams really digging the ball out. Nearly all players in the match have got a dig so far. We are back to even, 26 apiece. Conestoga see if they can get their first set point as this is going to go long. Serve changes hands again. It's Brower. Brower currently 10th in the OCAA in assists per set. He's averaging 7.10. So here comes Callan. He'll throw it over, and he got it. Walker Callan, soft attack, works to perfection. Known for his big swings, he goes a little different route and is able to get the kill. That will be his 6th point on the evening as he draws ever closer to that career milestone. Quickly up, Began trying to get there. Belgrove with the quick hands. Here comes Walker Callan. He's going to be blocked. That ball might have been on. It was tough to see. Double touch is going to be called. Set point again for the Royals. Now Borg going to try his luck. They're going over to Began. He sends it deep, but will be turned away by Bourne. Nice save from Kroos. Callan bumps it over. Began volleys. They'll go back over and coming up to play it. Walker Callan steps up. And here comes Began again. He'll put it through the block. And somehow Zommerman finds a piece of it, and this is going to be out of bounds. Conestoga starts it off again. Talk about resilience as they're continuing to find ways to hang around, still looking for a set point. And it will be Began, the Hamilton native, currently in his 2nd year. Is going to go long, 29-28 in what has been a lengthy opening set here at the Rec Center to get things underway. Here comes Belgrove. And it will go out of bounds, and that is how the first one ends. 30-28. A lengthy rally will end for the Royals, winning that one. That is how every set is going to be played. We are in for a treat. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have more OCAA men's volleyball action. The Royals taking on the Condors right after this. Players all ready to get things underway for the second set. 13 kills, 9 airs, 42 attacks, 0.95. Hitting percentage for the Redeemer Royals. Conestoga had 14 kills, 7 airs, 38 attacks, 184 hitting percentage, and a lengthy opening set. And we are back for more, and Conestoga will strike first off the service error. That is how we will get underway. Redeemer had just one set in that 4-game losing streak, rattled off to win 3-1 at home in that first meeting of the season. They did a good job out-blocking the Condors 6-3 and also out-killed them. 43-28 in that category. Digs were very similar. As so far, looks to be a similar story here this evening. 16-15 in favor of Conestoga. Conestoga looking to even this one back up. Primarily going to do that through the serve pass. Both of these teams really highlighted that as a key to their game. So important volleyball is being able to pass well. This is going to catch Yannick Kraus up a little bit high, and it will fall just at his feet. Kraus racing to cut this one off to get this out. It is going to be just off the mark from an attack for Callan, who's getting the lion's share of the workload right now, his 17th attack. So hitting the top part of that. Beacon does a good job. He's right there for it. Belgrove, it's blocked, but out of bounds. Tyrell Belgrove will pick up another kill. It's going to give him his team leading 6. And Belgrove, who's back to serve, has had 10+ kills in every game this season. 19 is his game high. Two-point lead has grown for the Royals. Service errors so far have been the Achilles heel for the Condors. They currently have 9 of them, looking to clean up those self-inflicted injuries. This is going to be an ace the other way, as the Royals continue to show why they are one of the premier serving clubs in the OCAA. They currently are averaging 1.36 per set. That's 14th best. It's a very tough team, and that is the importance of the serve pass battle. As it bumps at Beacon, sets his feet and lets one through, and he's got another kill. Matthew Beacon finds some daylight in the block. "14 solo blocks for LeBlanc, as he has been very impressive in his rookie year. Conestoga continues to have very good middles. They had Molink last year. He's now in his sophomore campaign. And the pancake beautifully done by Walcott, but it's blocked by Molink and Callan. The point will be going to Ben Molink as he picks up his first block of the game. Wisely keeping his hand down on that one was Simon Bourne. Back and forth we can go. 2-point lead has been restored. Another rookie here now on the other side for the Royals is Jeremiah Zommerman. Had 20 kills in January, 7 prior to that, as he really came out of the break red hot. Beacon goes up, puts it again through the block as he continues to find avenues to get the ball through. This attack is going to be into the net. Beacon and Molink were there just as a little extra insurance. Callan currently 10th in the OCAA in kills, 159 coming into action. He had 211 a season ago. His serve is going to go long. Back and forth we continue to play as both teams having a little trouble serving. It's going to be Heidbert now to do so. Here comes Callan as he's well beyond the range of this one. Caroms off a couple different Royals. This attack will be stopped. Here comes Belgrove. Oh my goodness, from the backcourt, he flies right through. Taking a look at this one, Tyrell Belgrove goes up. Quickly sent, here he comes, he's up, and oh man. Another good looking serve from Beacon will be turned away, however. There'll be 4 touches on this because I don't believe that one got over the net, hit into it. That will give a point back to the Condors as we are back to even. 7's all around, 7-7, and it's going to be number 7 for the Condors serving. Beacon had his kill streak snapped against Cambria. It was 5 straight matches with a kill. Almost got the ace on this one. This was a tough return. And Ben Molink up the middle. For the good passing can pay dividends for the Condors. A nice set from Yannick Kraus as they will activate Molink up the middle. Now going up the middle, right back the other way was Jack Demick. Demick has 181 career kills coming into action tonight. He's picking up another one here. It'll be his first of the match. So it might be leaking a little bit. And Kraus back sets over to Molink. And Big Ben goes right back to work, picking up right where he left off. Last season he had 71 kills, and here this year he's got 83 of them. Continues to have very impressive numbers. 6 aces, he's averaging .13 per set. Quick action play by Mulligan, back set, here comes Callan! It's still up momentarily and it will fall, Walker Callan. This is how good the dig has been for the Royals. They continue to not give up on the play. They're 3rd in the league in total digs, 521 for their name, as this one's kept up momentarily just out of the reach of Hydebert. Throwing up, and that is going to be rejected by Belgrove. Quick reset, but the free ball going the other way. Players joust, and it's kept alive. Now Belgrove goes for a swing. It will carry him off a Royal as we play on. Over, and this is going to hit off of the net, I believe. Yes, there was no touch by the Royals, which will give them the point. Bauer stepping back. Currently 8th in aces, has 24 of them. This will be a net violation. Look at the point for the Condors. They lead by 2 as they are trying to even this one back up. Yannick Kraus going back to serve. It's currently 3rd in total assists with 453. The Père Rene graduate currently in his sophomore season. Was named to the all-rookie team last year, and he continues to be very efficient in his role. And this one put on a seam again as Belgrove puts it right back where it came from. Great recognition from Belgrove. Saw this one coming up as he will put it straight down. And Conestoga's lead continues to grow. We're going to look at this one. You see Belgrove sizing it up. Times it to perfection, getting the stuff right down. He's up to 8 points. Players filing their way back on. Walker Callan drawing ever closer, needs just a few more points for 1,000. He has a 9. Need 13 coming in. Beacon sets where they're going to go right over to LeBlanc and in and out of the hands. The other point for the Condors right out of the timeout. Callan led the way against Boreal with 17 kills, 23 points as he was looking like vintage Walker Callan in that game. Also had 4 aces to go with that. This is going to hit on top of the net and sliding like a rock star on that play was Walcott and will work out for the Royals. Serve gets back over for Bourne. Currently second on the team in aces. He has 23, averaging .41%. Is the team leader in kills, however, with 158. It's a free ball going back the other way. See if the Condors can mount an attack. And they're going over to Callan. He'll hit it off the block. And it will be kept alive by Bourne, but it will go down. And that gives Walker Callan an even 10 points. That's going to be an ace! And that will grow the lead to 6 points. Once again, it's Tyrell Belgrove continuing to provide a lot of energy for this team. That's his team leading 22nd. This serve is going to have too much muscle on it and will go out of bounds. There will be a service error charged to Belgrove. This will go into the net, be a service error right back the other way. Callan coming into this year, he has 187 points this year, and is continuing to have a very good efficiency. He's averaging 3.5 points per set. This one's got back set. Look at the speed, but it's going to be rejected. A big stuff from Molink. So we'll take another look at the block. The run up that Zomberman got, but he was met by the high hands of Began and Molink. Nice low serve. Is this one going to carry him off? Nice save by Kraus and thrown back over by Callan. Turned away, however. Oh, this one is off of the head and out of play. And it knocks Molink down. He looks no worse for wear. Conestoga in control of this second set, up by 6, looking to close it out, see if they can get back to even. The Royals were 8-10 last year, would lose in the quarterfinals to Fanshawe. Set going over, and it's going to be an attacking error from Molink. He just couldn't get enough on it. Was trying to put a little soft touch over top of the block. It didn't get enough of it. Sommerman has 24 points at home and 8 on the road. Definitely a lot better at home as he's going to make a nice diving save. So now this is going to get over the extended arms of Molink and Belgrove as he will be denied. Here comes Callan. Fast hands made by Grimm. Team's going shot for shot. And will it get returned? No, and it's going to be another kill for Walker Callan. Held breath here at the rec center. Walker Callan picks up another point. That'll be his 11th. And this is going to go out of bounds. It's back and forth, we get to the goal. Royals still within striking distance. Currently have the 9th best hitting percentage in the league at 9.25. Bosveld. This will head into the net. It'll be another service error charge to the Royals. And the Condors are going to win the battle 2-20. They need just 5 more points to close this one out. Began to serve. Began's had 4 points in 2 separate matches this season. He's been that big serving presence right when the Condors need him. They keep it alive. They're going to go over to Belgrove, and he will be off the mark. The lead remains 5, 1 timeout remaining for the Royals, 2 for Conestoga. We'll see if those come and play a factor the rest of this one. This one going to be out of bounds. Began almost touched it, but he was able to wisely get his hands down. Bowen coming into the game. Had 11 kills last season along with 2 aces, 2 blocks. Good for 15 points. Seven kills this season. Still looking for his first service ace. Is not going to have it right here. And Belgrove stuffs and goes up, making sure this one as well. And a deep volley back the other way. It's good defensive awareness from Belgrove, and this time he gets the cut shot. Going cross court with an excellent job from Tyrell Belgrove, doing it on both ends of the ball. A couple of key stops. And now he turns it into offense. It'll be his 10th point. And what a play from Bowen, and a quick reactionary play now from Luke Marshall with the block. Mullen going to be coming back into the game now, provide some size at the net. No, it'll be Hackbard again. Once again, been fooled by that move. Brower from Ancaster, also the Ancaster Lions Volleyball Club. Back here it comes Belgrove as he's going to knock down the libero, but the play is kept up. Nice play from Carson Grimm. Nice diving save from Bosveld. And it will be in. As a backcourt attack executed to perfection for Redeemer. Brower had 11 aces in a 6-match span. There's a 6-match streak as well. This will head into the net. Now Conestoga just 2 points away from evening this one up. Yannick Kraus to serve. Will be the other setter. Kraus has 19 aces. He's currently 13th in the league in digs with 96. This is going to be blocked, and out of bounds it goes. Carrying off, and Bourne will watch it go. Bourne's offensive numbers have shot through the roof over the last few years. He has 96 kills, then 178 kills, and 158 kills in 3 seasons of play. Royals set to serve again. This one is going to go. It's set point Condors. It has been a good bounce back set for them after dropping the opener in a lengthy battle. That one ended 30-28, pardon me, for Redeemer. Trying to get the slide, and it will be point for the Royals as this one in. See if a timeout is called by Kelly McGuire. It will not be. 24-20 our score. Conestoga had a strong first set last time out, 16 kills and hit over 500 as a team. This one into the net, 25-20 is how the second will end. And Conestoga evens it right back up, 1-1. The third set on the way momentarily. Don't go anywhere. It is OCAA men's volleyball. All ready to go for the third set between the Royals and the Condors. Conestoga did a good job holding Redeemer to just 6 kills, 5 errors, 24 attacks, 0-42. But this is going to be a great start for the Royals with emphatic. It is running out of room and it will fall. Heidberg gave it a look. Yeah. This one skied high in the air. And it's going up. A nice save from Jana Kraus. It will transition up. Began just narrowly misses the back line. Going to be a 3-1 start to the third set for the Redeemer Royals, who are looking to strike back after dropping second. Run up from Callan, and he's going to tool it off the block for his 10th kill. Now we'll have LeBlanc stepping back to serve. Now Callan at 11 points on the night with his 10th kill. Belgrove also with 10. This is going to get through the block, but it will be out of bounds. And that knots us right back up to even, just how we started the set. LeBlanc had a 10-point effort in that loss to Humber, 8 kills. Has hit above 300 in his last 4 matches. Continue to be a very impressive rookie. And those middles continuing to develop. They had Molink, now LeBlanc, and continuing to have that tandem is going to be very dangerous. Belgrove keeps it alive, going over to Began, who will be blocked. Nice save from Kraus. And this is going to be out of bounds. It's going to hit off of the Condors, then off of the tape, and then off of the antenna. One-point lead now for the Royals as we play on. Brukelman, the Burlington native, his second year studying psychology. A lot of Ancaster Lions on this team. He is another one. This is going to be again blocked and off the antenna, out of bounds. Two-point lead has been amassed for the Royals. Brueggemann is 7 points away with a nice save. Over there was Molink, volleyed deep now by Began. 7 points away for Brueggemann from 100 career. And that is going to be a block for the Condors. Molink and Callan seal this one off. This one is going to go long, and that will be a point for the Royals. Let's go back, Zommerman. 18 kills in the first 3 matches out of the break. Going up, Walker Callan sets, he fires, and there it is! A career 1,000 point for Walker Callan. A historic milestone for one of the best outside hitters in the Condors history. He had 845 career kills coming into this season, and he is going to have his 1,000 point on a kill as well from distance. This is going to be blocked by Molink. Quick retool for the Royals. They go up, and this is going to go underneath the man. Conestoga now ties it up. Began has had a good night so far. He has 3 kills. Looking for more. Is this one going to be taken by Beacon, but it will be a point for the Royals as it will be a net touch. Heidbert now He has 375 career kills, 464 total points. Set going up, and here comes Cal. He's trying to get his momentum going, but it's going to ride the net. Pancake, but it will fall. An unforced error on the Royals gets Conestoga the lead. Or I guess this one not a back up at 7, excuse me. Going to try to steal this puck, and they will. It will head over to the other side now, and racing up. It's still up. And Began tries to keep it alive, but it will fall just in front of the feet of Callan. That's a 1-point lead going back the other way. Demick has 325.5 career points. He needs 10 kills in this match for a new single season high. Has 1 in the match thus far, hitting 200.
Come on, Red. Come on. Ball don't lie, baby.
Going up, and LeBlanc immediately right back, gets the kill, cuts the lead in half for the Condors. It's Adam LeBlanc continuing to do what he does best.
Ball don't lie, Red. Ball don't lie.
And Kraus with another speedy serve. This is going to be blocked, and it's kept alive by Hackbart. Somehow got a piece of it, and going over to Walker Callan. That's going to hit Sommerfeld a little bit up high. Back set, going over to Walker Callan. This one high in the air. And it's still up and back. Great play to keep it going was Bourne. Walker Callan not able to get this kill. Again, Bourne will keep the play going. And now it goes over to LeBlanc, who has seen enough, and he will finish it off. Our score was another very close set. This one back into upfront territory. The Royals, Conestoga looking to capitalize. It is going to be off the net from LeBlanc. Brower has 3 matches with 3 aces in his last 6. Currently the 8th most digs with 102 on the season. This one heads into the net. Again, points changing hands right now. Not too many runs have we seen in this set so far. It feels like the first team to be able to do so is going to have a good chance at winning it. And from his knees, Kraus was able to keep it alive, just missing the line as Callan tried to get there, but be unable to do so. (11-10) our score. This is going to have Bourne, who has made some key defensive plays to keep his team in the point, and it has paid dividends. I think up, and here comes Belgov. He goes for a soft attack, diving save made. Going over to LeBlanc, and the Royals will be able to return. This is going to be a net violation.
That's the way. Come on, guys. What are we doing out here?
2-point lead now for the Royals. They're looking to try to take a 2-1 set lead. And Began goes up, and he's got another one. Matthew Began gets the side out, and with some emphasis on this one. He continues to get better the longer he plays. His career best is 9 points. That coming against Sheridan. He's got 4 in the contest. go along with 3 digs as well. Heading back into unfriendly territory, and the joust, Ben Moling strong at the net, will negate the attack momentarily. And deposit it right back, Big Ben on full display, gets his 4th kill. "12-12. That's going to be blocked again. Ben Molig with the rejection, his 3rd block of the match. He makes it look so easy, read it perfectly, and the excellent timing got the block for the Condors. They have the lead now. Fast hands from Belgrove, and this is going to be put right back down. Bruckelman has played a big role this season, had just 9 sets played in his rookie season. 11 points last time out versus the Condors. And again, a very close set. 1 point separating these two, as neither team really able to find much of a rhythm. So we're still neck and neck. This one heads into the net. And we are back to being knotted up. And talking with Wes Skilstra about the improvements of his team over the course of the season, they've really improved in their passing. It complements their offense, which has been so dangerous. But being able to get those passes over to their hitters and work the middle has allowed them to really take their game to another level, as this is going to be an ace for the Royals. That one for Lucas Jonker. Going over to Began as he will deposit another one. Matthew Began really stepping up into a big role here tonight. Nice set, misdirection. Molink looked like he was going up. Got it on over to Began, and he makes no mistake. And Callan, full extension, throwing it deep on 2 was Belgrove. You can take charge. This one's got high in the air. Bumps it this time, and here comes Belgrove. And he got it. Tyrell Belgrove, his 11th kill, ties Walker Callan for the team and game lead. And the hitters are really starting to come alive for the Condors, and that is not what you want to see if you are the Royals. And the hands stay nice and high as Molik was knocked down. Belgrove kept his hands up, which allowed the Condors to take a little bit of a breather momentarily. But the Royals don't waste any time, as soon as they're blocked, they do a great job being able to reset, and their hitters go right back at it. This time it'll be a little bit off the mark and give Conestoga a 2-point lead. Here comes Callan. Be off the net. And a big swing from Moling. He takes charge at the net. Will hit off of a Royal and out. His 5th kill. Timeout taken by Wes Skilstra. And Skilstra spent 3 seasons of the coaching staff as an assistant under Eli Tolkam. Or Tolkamp, pardon me. He was also a standout performer for the Royals, earning 2 OCAA bronze medals in 2018 and 2019. Bringing a good resume into his first season as the head coach of the Royals. 3-point lead for the Condors coming out of the timeout. That would be the first of the set. One more remaining for the Royals as Matthew Began continues to serve. Conestoga's focus coming into this game and for the rest of the regular season has been continuing to get good in February. This is when it counts. They've won the Western Conference before and were ousted from the playoffs in that postseason. It's being able to get hot at the right time and go on a run and really use the regular season as building blocks, continuing to get ready for postseason action. Moving back off the net, and now coming forward with vengeance was Belgrove. There will be no touch. Conestoga did a good job recognizing that there was going to be a free ball, backing away from the net, could not get the attack to work. The Royals down by just 3 points. Hybrid has one of the 4 aces for Redeemer in this game. This one leaking back over the wrong way. Stuffing out the net, keeping the play going. And this is going to the end of the Condor bench, and a little unfortunate for the Condors as they could not get this return. Heidberg continuing to serve. He's averaging 2.31 kills per set. His serve is going to head out of bounds. That will give the Condors an even 20 points.
Keep him on the court. We like it.
Serve number 7. Serve number 7.
Bowen, all 6 kills this season. 6 kills came against Fanshawe. This is going to be blocked, kept alive. Bowen skies one high in the air. Kraus is able to size it up. Here comes Belgrove, and he will be off the mark again. Two points separating these two as one is a nail-biting third set. It can be a key piece heading into the fourth to see which team will have the advantage. Going up, and Belgrove is going to be denied. Soft attack, and Callan keeps it up. Players falling all over, and punched now by Belgrove. Oh my goodness! Out of system, Conestoga able to capitalize as players were falling all over the floor. Callan does a good job getting his hand on it. Then Kraus, one-handed set, and just punching it over, which is going to then hit off of Yonker and out. Conestoga will surely take it, as that gives them one more point closer to trying to win the third. Began steps up to play live and going over to Belgrove. He's going to be stymied, heads right back over, but will be off the mark. Kraus continues to serve, and he puts another laser quickly into the hands, and this is going to hit off of Kraus and into no man's land. Three points still separating these two teams. It is still anybody's set. Conestoga trying to go on a little run late here in set number 3. The roll off the hands of Beacon. Hackbart is able to track it down. And a beautiful rejection from Belgrove. Going to be his first block. With LeBlanc also in on that call. That will be a timeout now taken by Redeemer. Big block and a big moment for the Condors right when they need one. Conestoga needs just 2 points to close out this third set. The Royals trying to starve off, going down 2-1. Belgrove continuing to serve. He will collect his thoughts momentarily prior to doing so. His efficiency has dipped a little bit, but he continues to still be one of the most dangerous hitters in the game. It's like going over. Callan will adjust and fires deep, and he will be off the mark. Both teams now at over 20 points, 20 or over points. Bourne gets the ace. That will be another one for his total. He has 9 matches with 10 plus kills. His single game high was 26 against Niagara. Yes, he's had a good time against Conestoga in recent affairs. 13 kills in that game. They're going over to Began, and he is going to get the kill. Matthew Began, have a night. Goes up, tools it right off the block. Set point Condors. They will have a few points to work with. Would love nothing more than to end it right here. Right back over and Molink. Oh my goodness! As Ben Molink ends it in style. We'll end 25-21. This one got right back over, and look how much power is in his arm, and that is how it will end. 25-21, the fourth set is all on the way. Don't go anywhere. Fourth set all ready to go. Once again, the Royals were held to single-digit kills, 9 of them. They also committed 9 errors. They hit 0 on 38 total attacks. Conestoga 3 straight sets with 10 plus kills, 13 with 7 errors on 35 total attacks, 171 hitting percentage. They are now down below 200. Slight edge in the service aces. Service aces 7-3 in favor of the Royals. They had 9 last time out, as Conestoga had a tough time trying to stop that. And the serve pass battle, always part of the every coach's strategy. And here goes Belgrove, and he is going to get the first point for the Condors off the tool. Belgrove had 14 kills against Boreal. And he's continuing to have a very good night. This is going to go out, and that will even us back up. See if we have a very similar close set again. Conestoga coming in has the 3rd best assist per set total, 1053. But they have seen their kills per set dip slightly. They're still currently ranked 5th best. Krause back sets going over to Belgrove, and he'll put another one on the board. 14 kills in back-to-back games for Tyrell Belgrove as he continues to have a good month of February. Jump set and back set as well. Returned away by the Condors. And here comes Belgrove. He's going to target Brower, who will handle it. And Walker Callan going up, and Walker Callan bringing it down. Point 1001 for Walker Callan. He's been held relatively quiet in that 3rd set. And he's looking to end this one in 4 in a big fashion with a nice swing like that. Is this one into the net? That will put another point back on the board for the Royals. 3-2 our score. Bruckelman had 47 points in the month of November, has cooled off a bit in January. And Walker Cowell looks like a man on a mission. Put another kill on his ever-growing total. The last 4 seasons he's had over 100 kills. Continues to be one of the key hitters for the Condors. And a big swing the other side. Jack Demick will be picking up his 2nd kill. Has 100 points in his first 2 seasons with the Royals. This season, he currently has a little bit less than that. This is going to go out of bounds. That will be an unforced error on the Condors, aiming us back up for all. Zimmerman studying mission and ministry. Here comes Walker Callan again, going with a soft attack, diving save made. Good play from Grimm. Conestoga going to get the point on the violation. That will be whistled down. Callan stepping back to serve. 15 aces coming into action tonight, averaging .28. Put another one on the board for Walker Callan, his first of the game. In the last 3 matches, Walker Callan really has come back into his own. He had a slow start to January, but the last 3 matches, he's had 10+ kills and is really racking up the points. And the block from Molink. This is going to go untouched and out of bounds. Molink stopped the first one, didn't have to touch the second one as it went out of bounds. Callan continuing his tenure serving. And he's got another ace! And that will be a pair of aces for Callan. Timeout called by the Royals. It's Conestoga currently doubling the score of the Royals. 8-4 at the time of the timeout. Action all ready to resume. Callan continuing to serve. Couple of aces in this stint. And that's going to be another one. 3 of a kind for Walker Callan. He is really catching fire from the service line here this evening. And that will end his tenure behind the line. A good stint for him, 3 aces. Bosfeld, the Hamilton native. Records have had 405 kills in 2 seasons with the TM Bears. Dugo tracking it down was Krause, set going over, and it's going to be off the mark for Callan as he was well off the net, pardon me. 9-6 our score. Bosfeld had 210 digs in his rookie season, 14 total blocks. This will be kept alive by Grimm. Callan's attack will be short. And the Royals within 2. Boswell currently has 1 kill, 1 block in this contest. It's that going over to Began, and he's going to be stymied momentarily. Volleys it now. Little touch and jousting forward. Yannick Krause with a strong effort, but it is going to be too far. And that will give the point to Redeemer. That one going to nick the top part of the net. Set going over. Here comes Belgrove. And he will be turned away, and net violation. That will be a point for the Condors. They'll reach the mini battle to 10. We're looking to continue to ride the momentum. Conestoga won the first set between these two and proceed to lose the next 3. So far they lost the first set and have won the past 2. Might have a flip of the script in this one. He's going to go long and a couple more service errors. 11-9 our score as we play on. Quick set going up, and it's going to be tooled off the block of Belgrove, and another nice swing from the Royals as they continue to fight right to the end, down by 1. Burrow out of 4 games, we got 13 aces in that sand. He's had a bigger workload this season. He has risen to the occasion, and another big swing for the Condors, as they are continuing to swing. Kraus set to serve now. Currently second in assists per set, 9.24, as his serve is going to go out of bounds. Back and forth we continue to go as these two teams continue to go shot for shot. Going a little bit too far, but able to collect volley deep now by Belgrove. A little give and go between him and Kraus. And this will be in. And we are back to even. We're going down a few points. The Royals continue to stay the course and stay composed, and they are driving this one back to even. Back in, and that's going to be off the antenna, and will be a point for the Royals. They now have a 1-point lead. (13-12) our score, about the midway point between these two. Conestoga looking to win it in 4. Set by Beacon, going over to Belgrove. He will be negated by Bourne. Jousting at the net. And a quick reset going the other way now for the Royals. And Callan was able to get the block, but it's going to land out of bounds. Point Royals is now. They're going on a bit of a roll, and timeout will be taken by Kelly McGuire. Timeout slowing the tempo down possibly for Kelly McGuire as his team has seen their lead vanish. Now the Royals have a 2-point lead over the Condors. Going up Belgrove as he will send it long. And the lead grows for the Royals as they try to force a 5th set. Bourne has 45 career blocks, 18 of them coming last year. Former member of the Ottawa Fusion Volleyball Club. As this one on his team getting nice and low was Hackbar adjusting mid-air. Good dig from Simon Bjorn as this one into the stands. And now the 4-point lead for the Royals, who are rolling right now in the 4th. Nathan Scully going to get his first bit of action in this game as he's going to take over for LeBlanc. Board the 6-2 hitters back again and again, right over top of the net. Great serving from him. The soft attack from Callan is stymied. Going up was Belgrove. He tries to roll over top of the block. Will be unsuccessful in that endeavor. And a miscue from Summerman. Summerman with a rare miscue at that. He had 12 points in the game against Humber on January 14th. He's been very good in this game as well. Currently leading the team with 12 kills and 7 digs. Going back to Zimmerman, and he's going to get the kill. It's going to hit off a Condor and out. He's continuing to fire on all cylinders. Going fourth on the team in total digs. Grimm with the lead with 13 of them. Then it's Brower with 9, Bourne with 8, and then Zommerman with 7. And somehow Zommerman keeps this one up. It's going to be in. And another point for the Royals, Jack Demick. Great save leading and transitioning into good offense, and another timeout by the Condors. Be one timeout remaining, and it belongs to the Royals. Conestoga using both of theirs is trying to find an answer to Redeemer, who have been red hot in the later stages of this fourth set, trying to force a fifth. The women's game went to 5 sets. We'll see if they have that in store for this one as well. This one into the net. LeBlanc set to serve. He's had 3 blocks over his last 3 games. As this one is going to be into the scoring table. Point for the Condors. They now trail by 3. Still well within striking distance. Gonna have to try to find a way to stop the attack of the Royals, who have been going on all cylinders right now. Set going over Walker Callan, and he is going to have another miscue. He has 8 matches with 10 kills. Another one here this evening, but he's been having a few of unforced errors on his attacks. Be a service error on the Royals. That will give the Condors another point. Still trailing by 3. We're down the home stretch of the fourth. See how this one ends. Walker Callan set to serve. 23 points was his best total this season. He continues to be a key part of this, and it's going to be out of the block and down. Point for the Royals. They reach 20. Grimm has been sensational at the libero position for his team. 430 career digs, 221 of them coming in his sophomore campaign. He was first in the OCAA that season. He has 13 of them in this contest, continuing to stymie the attacks, and it's going to be an ace! that is going to be Caleb Bosveld. Be his 6th of the season. As the Royals take another step closer to trying to force that 5th set. Keep back over and Molink. Good effort made on the defensive side from Grimm. He got a piece of it but could not get any elevation. And crossing up the Condors defense is going to be another point for the Royals as they continue to get ever closer to set point. Conestoga gonna need a side out soon. 22-17 our score. This is the most kills that Matthew Began has had in a game this season. He has 6. Still up close, throws it deep. Them out there attack, and it goes to Bourne. He is stopped in his tracks by Hackbart. They'll go right back to him. And now Callan steps up to negate his attack. And Belgrove will not have any luck either. But he will on the block. Tyrell Belgrove stays up high and is able to get his first block. The set got a little bit too far away from Brower into the awaiting arms of Belgrove, who's going to add another point to his. So he has a double-double on the night. 15 kills, 11 digs. Jump set from distance. Belgrove will throw it over. Now right back into the waiting hands of Silas Bruckelman. And now the Royals just 2 points away from closing this set out. And we will head to a 5th and decisive one. Conestoga is going to need to rally, dig deep to try to see if they can come back in this one. Belgrove is going to be blocked. Brugelman and Zommerman. Now set point Royals. Brugelman going to be getting credit for that solo block. This will head into the net and give Conestoga the side on the chance to serve. Looking to stay alive here in set number 4. Yannick Kraus to do so. Last season he had 543 assists. That was second best in the OCAA. Having better numbers from his assist totals, as this is an absolute laser and he's got the ace. Yannick Kraus, ice in his veins, picks up another ace. His 3rd, now tying Walker Callan for the team lead. Almost having another one, but will be negated by Walcott. And this will fall, that'll do it. 25-20 is how the 4th will end. And we will go to a 5th and decisive set. Don't go anywhere, this is down to the wire action. OCAA men's volleyball when we return. Good bounce back set for Redeemer. They had 11 kills on 26 total attacks, limiting to just 5 errors, 231 hitting percentage. Conestoga was held to just 6 kills in that set. Their offense was left scratching their heads. They'll be looking to rebound here. Both teams hitting under $150. Aces 9-8 in favor of the Royals. Diggs 53-51 in favor of the Royals. Blocks 7-3 in favor of Conestoga. We'll see what is the X factor in this game. We are ready to go. It will be the Royals to serve first, and Ben Brower. Had 169 assists last season, and he is going to start this one off with an ace. Make it an even 10 aces now for the Royals as they continue to do a great job at the service department. Callan going to volley it to his teammate Belgrove. Kept up by Bosveld. Good stuff at the net. Be a reset going the other way. Stuff right back down, still up. But it's going to be out of bounds. And Conestoga does a good job evening this one up. Senior night always provides a lot of energy, and both teams continue to use that to their advantage. Conestoga trying to feed off it, and Redeemer trying to suck the air out of the building. This has been one for the ages as well. Another great game to end the regular season. He'll hit off the net and be down. An ace for Molang, his first of the match. None bigger than this one for the Condors. Looks like they're going to go back to Sommerfeld, and he is going to beat Began up the line, but it's going to go out. He had Began beat in the backcourt, but it lands just out. Be a quick conversation about this, but it will be a point for the Condors. (3-1) our score. Molang continuing to serve. This one leaking back over. Conestoga can now mount their attack. They're going to go over to Belgrove. He puts it over top of the block, but right into the waiting arms of Brower. Several Condors converge on that play. And now a swing from Kraus. Be right back over. It hits off Callan. Another chance for the Royals. And Began keeps it going. I like the alley. It's off of the block and down. Tyrell Belgrove strikes again. 4-1 the Condors lead. And another kill for Tyrell Belgrove, his 16th. Here goes Belgrove again, and he's got it again. Tyrell Belgrove taking the game into his hands in this first time. It'll be a timeout, Royals. Conestoga jumped out to a 5-1 lead. Timeout was taken. A little bit of a reset now for the Royals. We'll see what comes of this short break. Molink waiting in the wings, set to serve again. At 112 points last season, 15 aces. We hit off the block, and running out of room was Began. He gave a good look. And give it up for Matthew Began as he laid out for that one. Another good swing from the Royals, gets the side out and back in possession. It's going to be Simon Bourne. His numbers are very similar on the road at home. This is going to be just out. And will Kraus have the ace? No, he will not. It is a good return from the Royals, but it will be hitting into the net from Caleb Bosveld. 7-2 our score. Sliding forward, nice play from Walcott, and a good response from the Royals getting the point back. Bruckelman has not had an ace since November 29th. Better home numbers on the offensive and defensive side. Almost got one here. This one pinballing around. Now we'll settle down. It's going to be for Bourne. No, Hackbark will keep the play going. And a laser from Zommerman. His 15th kill has the Royals within 3. Brueggemann has 9 blocks in a 7-match span. Currently has 1 in this contest. Going over and stymied on this attack was Belgrove. And the point again for the Royals. We'll see what timeout taken by the Condors as the Redeemer Royals are storming back. This match has had a little bit of everything. It's coming right down to the wire again. Here comes Walker Callan. And we put back down. And teams are going to switch side. 8-5 our score. That's what the teams are going to quickly switch sides, and we will have action right back momentarily. Belgrove continuing to serve halfway through the 5th set. He's going to hit it off the top part of the net. Racing to cut it off was Brower. He will keep the play going. Be blocked by Beacon as well as LeBlanc. This one will get through. Kept alive nicely. Good job from Belgrove, but rejected. Demick gets in on this one. Volley deep. It's on the line. There's going to be a quick conversation between the officials. This one looked like it caught the line. (8-6) our score as Conestoga looking for an explanation on the call. It looked like it might have caught the line, but it will be 8-6 our score. A quick conversation up official. The yellow card going to be assessed to Conestoga. As Redeemer within 2, Sommerveld waiting to serve. Carmen has 1 ace on the season, that coming against Sheridan on January 9th. He is ready to serve. Conestoga mounts their attack. They're going back over to Cowan. And he is going to get the kill. Walker Cowan, 14 on the night. And Mullen quickly going to come back into the game, adding some size. He's saying 6'5", the Kitchener man. Some good size at the net to try to get some blocks. He currently has 3 in this contest. Getting over, and Began goes up to reject, and this will go uncontested and down. Quickly able to get right back on the attack is Redeemer. That the lead is 2. Bosveld had an 11-kill match against Boreal on January 23rd, and 16 points as this is an ace for him again. That will be his 2nd of the match, and the lead is cut to 1. This will be into the net. Conestoga reaches 10 points first. 2-point margin. It's still anybody's game, right down to the wire again. Walker Callan set to serve. His 5th year, the Kitchener native. Get this one up, and it will be taken in by Belgrove. Nice dig for him. Began just has to bump it over. Hitting off at Belgrove, he keeps it alive! And Began with the volley. Excellent defense from the Condors. Now, where are they going to mount their attack? The target. Another nice play from Belgrove. He's racking him up. This will knock it over as a miscommunication from Kraus and Cowan. We'll get the point to Redeemer. Narrows the leads for Conestoga. It's going to be Yonker to serve. Going back to Began, and stepping up on the play was Bourne. This is going to be a point for Redeemer. 10 all, as they have come right back tying this one up. Yonker has gotten to 7 matches. Couple of points to his name. Diving save made by Brower. Began goes up, 3-man wall. He's able to get it over top and into the waiting arms of Sommerveld. Began goes again. Here comes Cowan. He got it! Walker Cowan is 15th! And what has been an historic night for him, he continues to show up when his team needs him. And this is going to be inside of the block. Just a little late getting up, and we're back to even. Back and forth we continue to go in what is a heart-pounding 5th set. This will go long. It would be a service error charge to the Royals. 3 points away are the Condors as the crowd continues to try to will their team to victory. Both teams with 20 service errors. As Evan Bowen, like he's done so much in this game, back into serve. Callan steps up and will make the play. Here comes Belgrove. And he'll punch it deep. And Zommerman gets it again. Continuing to have his number called upon. We'll put another one on his ever-growing total. $12 all. Continuing to be a neck-and-neck match. Here comes Belgrove. And it is dug out by the libero. Callan sizes this one up. Now go right back to Belgrove. He flies up. He's going to hit into the net. Now the slight lead for the Royals, who are just 2 points away from seeing if they can play spoiler on senior night. Bourne back. He is one of 2 players with double-digit kills in this one. Also a double-double with 10 digs. Here comes Belgrove again. He's going to tour off the block over to Bourne, who will keep the play going for the Royals. And somehow it's up. It was signaled out by the line official, but it's called up. Or up, the up official called it in. And that is match point now for the Royals. Gonna go back to Belgrove. He will be blocked. Quick reset. Right back to number 13. Now he's blocked again, and that will do it. 15-12 is how this one will end in the 5th set. Redeemer wins the last 2 to play spoiler on senior night. Zauberman with 18 kills, 1 block, 9 digs, 250 hit percentage for him. Bourne, 10 kills, 11 digs, 4 aces for him. Belgrove had 17 kills and 17 digs, 1 block, 1 ace. A sensational performance for Belgrove. And Walker Callan closes out his regular season career. 15 kills, 14 digs, 3 aces, 2 blocks.
Thank you so much.
Crazy, man. Some shitty ass calls.
Yeah, it's true. It was both ways, yes. It was bad both ways. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. It was bad both ways. Yeah.
Thanks for coming as always.
On to the playoffs, Mom.
I don't think T wants to talk to you, but if you want to talk to anybody else, they'll probably talk to you. No problem.
Hey, walk.
And that will do it for us here on senior night. The Redeemer Royals are going to win it 3-2 in an absolute thrilling back and forth contest between the Condors. And now playoffs ahead. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to the broadcast. It was our absolute pleasure to bring it to you from all of us at the Student Rec Center. I'm Mitch McCuskey. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.
I'll be there. 9 a.m.
How you doing? How's school going here? Yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely more enjoyable this semester because I'm learning nursing skills, which is fun. But
First year when you got into it.
yeah,
Last year it was all biochemistry.
the first semester was all science.
All that funny stuff. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's good, yeah.
So this semester I'm still happy with that, but now we're learning things that are related to nursing, which helps like me stay in
Yes,
this
for sure.
position.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And are you living at home still, commuting then, or?
Yeah, I commute every day.
Yeah. Okay. It's a bit of a hike, eh?
She's got a Subaru rally car. She's got the Wilderness Edition Subaru Crosstrek.
Oh.
Nice
In
car.
blue? Yeah.
Blue and gold.
Good.
Yeah. So true that I can't complain. But
All-wheel drive with Nobby tires, spare tires. She's ready, and it's got good clearance. It's a good car.
no, it is nice. It is like sometimes hard to commute every day.
Yeah.
It's like 33 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
And
hike.
there's like a lot of traffic over
Here
here.
was the crazy part. They offered her residence at the Waterloo Inn at the top.
Really?
No, they offer me it. I do. Yeah, one right here. One right here.
One here?
Okay, I thought it was
There were options for that, but still
But
like
then it's not like university where the other nursing schools are. It's like someone taking butcher school.
Thanks. Hey, great being with you. Good to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, you try.
yeah. Sorry, I zoned out.
workout without the AirPods.
No, because there's just
Right?
you're out of it.
Oh yeah.
You need the music.
Not much fun. Okay.
Or else you're just like staring at nothing. You need something to
It's just boring, right? Yeah.
You can't multitask.
No. No.
Or you just hear like the beats that they have going on.